Good evening and welcome to Prime of Midlife. This evening, what I've been doing is saving some food in Mylar bags for long-term storage. I've got some oats, some sugar and some coffee. So that's what's following up. If you have any other ideas, please do give me a shout. I hope this is helpful to some of you. And I am now going away to go and hide in my sitting room because I have a feeling there is some very heavy rain coming here. It is hot, it is humid, there's barely a breath of air, and it just feels really close. So I think it's time to go get settled in my sitting room and stop for the evening. So have a good evening and I will see you later. Bye. Just a quick run over of what I'm using here. Obviously I have scissors, that was for opening the oats and the coffee. I have two sizes of Mylar bags. I've got these large ones, as you can see. I think I've just put a bag in front of the camera. Anyway, and I've got these little dinky small ones. They have been bought specially for coffee because I don't go through a lot of coffee, so it would be a waste. So what I've done is I've filled 6 of the small bags, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6 of the small bags. And they will probably do me for about 6 months, and the rest of the coffee is in this bag here. I'll just pop this over here for a second. Now I also have, this one is sugar, and I have one over the back here which is oats. Now you'll notice if I turn this, I have labels because there is nothing worse, been there, done that. Nothing worse than trying to remember what's in what Mylar bag and trying to keep Mylar bags upright until you're ready to seal them. Now, sealing Mylar bags, easiest way, definitely hair straighteners. So we're just going to switch these on here and the little light will turn green and we will be ready to go. Oxygen absorbers. These ones are the 100s, which are for the coffee in the small bags. And somewhere here we have a jar. These are the 500s that I put in the jar after the last time I used Mylar bags, because as soon as you open them to the atmosphere, they start absorbing oxygen. So as quick as you possibly can, you get them in an airtight container. So they're in here. They haven't been in there that long, so I'm just still going to use one in the large bags. And I'm going to put one small one in these bags for the coffee. Now, literally, once I open this, I'm going to pop an oxygen absorber in each small coffee bag and then pop them in the jar. And then I need to start sealing the coffee ones as quick as possible. So, here we go. Right, so that's these now open. So I want one in there, one in there, 3, 4, 5. Don't fall and spill everywhere, please. Oh my goodness, just when I'm trying to be quick. 6, and then it is a case of many, oh dear goodness in heaven. Why is it when you try to go fast, you know, my dad used to say it, more haste, less speed. That is certainly the case for this. So let's be sensible and stop spilling everything everywhere and just put them in as best we can. As many as we can. I have a horrible feeling I might need another jar, but it is what it is. Now that little thing with the eye on it that I threw in there, that's your oxygen eye to tell you whether it's good or not. It'll be funny, I don't particularly have an option, so I'll throw them in, see how we get on. Oh, look, they squished rather well. And as I say, this is just me, excuse me, trying to get them in as fast as I possibly can. I'll be back in a second. I'll just get the ones dropped on the floor. Okay, I'm impressed that was only 2 that fell on the floor. And let's get this sealed off. Right, so they're sealed off. Next, I need to pop that in. Now what I do is just put a little fold in it so that the 2 edges come up and are sort of even, and then seal it. And you just hold that for a few seconds, and if you're remotely concerned about it, just run the straighteners over the edges again, pull it up, squish it down. Right, that's one. Let's get this one done as well. Again, folding it down, flattening the 2 edges together, and then that's it sealed. So, let's see, I've only done 6 of these small ones because I knew, apart from anything else, I knew I'd have to put all those oxygen absorbers in a jar, which was going to take me some time. 3. And to be honest, I have to say I don't normally try and do a lot of Mylar bags at any given time, because if it goes squinty you lose your oxygen absorbers and it's a pain. So there's 5. You know, this last one, it's been absorbing oxygen all that time. I mean, just for the size of the bag and the amount of coffee in it, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but you know, still, I hope I didn't leave it absorbed too long. And then we'll get that sealed. Now, sugar, which is this one here, does not need an oxygen absorber. So what we do is we just put that down. Now, sugar obviously is quite heavy, so you know, this is quite a big bulk bag, but what I would do, or what I'm going to do with the oats and the coffee, is I normally just start here and seal this bit, and then turn it round. Now watch, because that side gets really hot. Then we seal that side, and that leaves me this little bit in the middle, which is where I put the oxygen absorbers. And that means that when I'm putting the oxygen absorbers in, I don't have a whole bag to seal, I just have this little bit in the middle that takes a few seconds. So it's drop all the oxygen absorbers in and just seal the middle of the bags. So that's one sugar done. And pop that over here. And this is your other sugar. Again, as I say, don't use oxygen absorbers for sugar seemingly, because it makes it all solid. As you can see, this oxygen indicator, it was bright pink, now it's turning blue because it's been out. So, you know, if you have a really dark oxygen eye, that means there's probably more oxygen in there than you would like. So again, we'll just seal this up, turn it round to the other side. That'll be the cars outside because it's so warm here today. Well, by my standards anyway. There we go. Now, so what we've got next is we've got 2 bags. We've got oats and we've got coffee. Now, the coffee, I don't know if you can see that, is pretty much half a bag. So what I'm going to do is put 2 oxygen absorbers in there, just because there's so much space. So what I'll do is put that over a bit, try and squish out as much air as I can, and then, as I say, we'll seal this side. Turn it round, make sure we've got out as much air as possible. Seal this side as well. And then the oats, as you can see, is filled up a bit higher. So it really will only need one, but again, I want to get that fold in it so that it seals evenly. And also when you fold it, it kind of knocks out some of the air, so that's always a plus. I was going to say, you know, for some people it would seem quite weird that, you know, I'm still relatively new to prepping, and, you know, it's not that I have a lot of people to feed, and I think that's why I went onto the Mylar bags so quickly, because I don't have a lot of people to feed, and if I manage to buy something in bulk, I need to be able to save it long term. So, right, so that's the 2 wee spaces on the top of these Mylar bags. One there, one there. So now we get this jar, which is my 500s. Is that my 500s? Nope, that's the one, that's the 100s I just did. So let me just put them over here. This one, the old jar, that's my 500. So we're just going to, oh, good grief, try and open it. Oh my goodness, this is not going to be good. This could be a bit of a problem, me not having the strength in my hand to open this. Oh, thank the Lord. Right, that's it open. One 500 oxygen absorber in there, but that's coffee, so we want 2 500 oxygen absorbers in there. We want 1 500 oxygen absorber in the oats, and then we want to put the lid on this one again, and then, as I say, just pretty much as quick as I can, fold that down, get as much air out as possible, get that sealed off, and this one, then fold it down, get the air out, and seal it off. So there you go. So we have oats, we have coffee, we have 6 little coffees that will do me for my morning coffee, and we have the 2 sugars over there. So that is how I do Mylar bags. I hope that was useful to you, and I'll catch you in the next video.